What's up everyone, Nico and me here, and today I'm joined with my friend TLord Gaming, and we will be counting down our favorite Pokemon from Sun and Moon. We'll be going back number 5, number 5, number 4, number 4, and so on, listing off our favorite new Alolan Pokemon. I want you to join us down in the comments saying your 5 favorites. I think it'll be a lot of fun. There are so many great new Pokemon in this region, and I'm sure we'll have lots of diversity in our picks.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's TLord here, and I'm here to show you my top 5 favorite new Pokemon of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, before we go on with the countdown, I just want to alert you that this is my opinion. So if your favorite Pokemon does not appear on the list, don't get offended or don't get all angry, because in my opinion, this was the most difficult 5 Pokemon I've ever choose for my favorite Pokemon of a generation, because honestly, in Sun and Moon, we have had the best designs out of all generations. No question that these designs just beat every other generation. But anyway, let's get into the countdown. Number 5 is Cutie Fly. Now, when they first revealed Cutie Fly, there were 2 types of people. The people who loved this adorable little bug, and the people who only cared if it got an evolution. You can guess by this teensy weensy bee design and those adorable little eyes which person I was from the start. But anyway, Cutie Fly is the first bug fairy type of all Pokemon, which is a very interesting type, having only a handful of weaknesses and being a very nice offensive type to make even the biggest, baddest dragon cry in fear. But unfortunately, its captivating appearance is the only thing that really resonated with me. Its stats aren't that good, its abilities are, how do I say this without being mean, trash. And while it does get a good assortment of moves, they could have done so much more with this Pokemon. And why didn't they give it another evolution? Overall, Cutie Fly is adorable, but it feels like a giant waste of potential.
My number 5, I have Serena. Serena is such a cool Pokemon to me. I really like her long green wig and just like the way she just walks and attacks and her personality. It gives me lots of Lopunny vibes, and Lopunny is my favorite Pokemon of all time, so of course I'm gonna like the grass sister of her. But I love how she has really all the access to the strong fighting moves, high jump kick, and then also her really big asset, I think, is the fact she's so fast, has strong attack, and has access to play rough, leaf kick, or not leaf kick, the drop kick, the new move she has, and only cool Pokemon have signature moves. And then also high jump kick, play rough, and oh my god, this hurts everyone. Okay, everyone better watch out, because she has access to all these really strong fighting, fairy, and grass moves. So that's why I really like her. I also really like the way that she just oos, is that a word? She just has this aura of personality that not many Pokemon really have.
Number 4 is Necrozma. Oh yeah, this triangle prism psychic multicolor? I just don't know how to explain this, but even though I can't explain it, I just love Necrozma so much. Its appearance is amazing. I don't know why it's amazing, but it's just amazing. Could be because of the teeth, or the claws, or the fact that it looks more like a dark type, or a ghost type than a psychic type. Or that it should get, levitate. Or maybe it's because of its ability, filter, but for psychic types. or its stats. Oh, the stats. Oh, baby. While they could be a bit better, they are pretty solid stats. I mean, it's a bit weird where they are, but it's just awesome. And even though people call this thing a discount Ultra Beast, I don't care. I love Necrozma. I don't know why, and I probably will never know why. I guess that's it. What else do I need to say?
4, I have another pure grass type, and that is Laurentis. Laurentis is such a cool design to me. It looks like Laurentis has these really nice, like, pink and white, like, pajama pants that I would wear. But it's also, like, Laurentis is not the best fighter, okay? I'm not trying to fool anyone. But the move pool is very, very cool. The access to the hidden ability is just so good because you can combine it with all these different combos. And by that I meant contrary. So I just really like Laurentis, and the whole, okay, no spoiler alert, I won't spoil anything, but the whole totem battle with Laurentis, I mean, okay, the game came out like almost 4 months ago. But the game had a really cool moment with Laurentis and being the bloom sickle Pokemon, which sounds like icicle but with flowers. I mean, that just sounds cool to me, doesn't it? But yeah, I really enjoy Laurentis' design. I think it's very unique, especially for a grass type, and because it's kind of like a mantis. I mean, Laurentis mantis, but it's not a bug, it's a grass, so it's pretty unique in that way. And yeah, I really like Laurentis.
Number 3 is Falcor. Yes, Falcor from the Never-Ending Story series. Wait, what? Okay, let me just read the script a bit more. Yes, yeah, number 10, number 5, 4. Oh, that's what you chose. Huh, good on you, Nico. It's not Falcor, but Drampa. Well, I guess it's better to explain why I love Drampa. Well, I'm gonna be honest here. Compared to every dragon we've had, you know, your Dragonites, your Garchomps, your Tyranno. Oh, wait, you're not a dragon, you're just a horrible Pokemon. Shots fired. We have had pretty decent dragons, but this might be a bit controversial, but compared to every dragon we've had thus far, none of them stand as awesome as Drampa. Its appearance, I love. Not because of the fact that it looks like Falcor. That was just the thing. That was just like finding a little toy in your cereal box. The one thing I love about it is how goofy yet menacing it looks. It has the eyes that look like you'll see in your nightmares. It has a long goofy neck that you just can laugh at. It's got a menacing ability that can end up destroying teams if used wisely. But then again, when it attacks, it just looks so silly. It just raises its hands and it's like, Rrr! It's a goofy yet strangely scary Pokemon. And I just adore its appearance. Its moveset is random yet welcoming. Things like Hurricane, Play Rough, and heck, even some dragon moves. Wow, on this dragon, who would have thought? But also, its other abilities are confusing as well. You see, it has Berserk. That is an awesome ability, and you can't deny that it is the best ability to use on Drampa. But for some reason, it has Sap Sipper, an ability that gives you more attack when you get hit with a grass type move, which makes it seem like Falcor, I mean Drampa wants to be a mixed attacker Pokemon, but it just doesn't work. I mean, sure, it gets Play Rough, and I think it gets Steel Wing and some physical dragon moves, but genuinely, if you look at the stats, you're going to be running special, no matter what. But no matter how you run it, Drampa is the best Pokemon. Out of all the dragons, you can take away your Komohos, because Drampa kicks some major booty.
At number 3, I have the Salazzle, the first ever and only fire poison Pokemon. It's it's such a cool Pokemon. I love the idea of corrosion, being able to poison steel and poison types of its own, being able to have its own unique move that lowers stats of poison Pokemon, even though it's not the best move competitively. I think it's such a cool idea. And then also access to super strong special attacking fire and poison moves makes it pretty usable in competitive battles. But honestly, this list is made out of Pokemon I just enjoy outside of competitive battling. Some of these I use in competitive battles, but this is Pokemon I just really love their designs, their personalities, their moves, their just everything about them. So yeah, I really do like Salazzle and how unique it is.
Number 2 is Beware. Yes, Beware. You know, that cuddly little teddy bear or pedo bear, depending on who you're really talking to. But to me, Beware is an amazing fighting normal type Pokemon. First of all, let's look at that type again. I didn't talk about Drampa's typing, but I do enjoy the normal dragon. But can we look at the normal fighting type? It is incredibly awesome to see a type that genuinely gets kind of shafted when it comes to anything. Like, when you see a fighting type, you can see that while it doesn't have a lot of weaknesses compared to most types, if you go and look at items, abilities, heck, even moves, fighting types get jerked around the most out of every type because of the fact that they're mainly physical types. So having a Pokemon that, while is physical, can also have some good reliability when it comes to other types is relieving. But I should talk about more about the actual Pokemon itself, Beware. Well, where to start? Beware is actually a red panda, which means that it's technically not a bear. Yeah, I know, it's weird. But it's a weird, amazing design. Because a lot of people have said that they have hated Beware's design with the fact that it's pink and randomly colored. It seems like someone just threw it together in MSF. It just seems someone threw it together in like Photoshop and just was like, yep, here's your new Pokemon. But not to me. To me, I like the design. I feel like pink gives it sort of a cutesy-wootsy appearance, with the fact that it can break spines means that it's also a menacing Pokemon. It takes what Drampa did, but even excels it further to higher and higher, like, expectations. Its moveset, it's interesting. I mean, it gets access to all the elemental punches except fire, for obvious reasons, and Dragon Claw, Brutal Swing, Night Slash, and Rock Tomb. Moves that you probably wouldn't expect hit to run, but it does. Along with the fact that it has an incredibly awesome ability, being fluffy, which means that you're now weak to fire, but every physical move that makes contact, which is, a lot of them, gets cut in half, which means moves that could 1-hit KO, only 50 kill. And giving an Assault Vest means that it's never going to be able to be taken out in one hit. And that is awesome. I love Beware's design. I love its typing. I love its moveset. I love the fact that in the anime it can run on water. Yes, it's awesome. Oh, God. I'm so happy I actually was able to use it during playing my first playthrough of Sun and Moon, because it was the Pokemon that was getting the most kills on my entire team. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
At number 2, I have Marina, the first ever starter water fairy. I mean, okay, there's a lot of first ever starters if you really drill down. I mean, okay, first ever fire dark, first ever grass ghost starters. Anyways, okay, don't judge me, okay? I'm trying to make as many accolades for Marina that I can. Anyways, Marina is very, very cool. Her Z move gives me life. Whenever she does Oceanic Operetta and that huge bubble comes on, I get, like, so hyped, so hyped. And she's a really cool like move pool too. She has the Moon Blast coming soon. She has the hidden ability. So Hyper Voice is turns into Fairy. It's like liquidation or something like that. It's just so it'll turn into water. Yeah. Anyways, you know the drill. That made no sense. Anyways, I really like Marina, one of my favorite starters, and I love water starters always. So this was a really good twist because we haven't had really a star Pokemon like Marina before. She's like a pop star Pokemon. I mean that's Brione, but Marina is the evolved form of that. So she's like my pop star queen that I needed in this game. Okay, I just really like Marina.
Number 1 on my list is Pukin Muku. Now, where do I begin with this amazing sea cucumber? Well, I guess I should begin with its design, and compared to every other Pokemon of Gen 7, this might be a bit controversial, but hear me out. I feel like Pukin Muku has had the most cool design. Because, sure, it's just a sea cucumber, but it also kind of looks like a bunny, which is very cute and adorable. And the fact that it can just punch people with its insides. The concept of that sounds horrible. The fact that a Pokemon that uses its insides to attack, that sounds like it can never work. But they figured out a way by making it have an adorable outside and just packing a punch. Now, anyone who's actually used Pukin Muku has known that it has no moves, physical or special, that are actually attacking. See, the main game you're maining to play with Pukin Muku is you're a status Pokemon. Meaning, you can only use statuses, which means Taunt destroys you pretty much. You can't do anything against Taunt. Or Assault Vest. 2 items that I feel like just destroy you no matter what you try. But, if you don't run into those very like specific issues, then I am glad to show you one of the most amazing Pokemon to date. First of all, it has an incredible stat total. Like, look at that defense. Look at that HP. That's not that much, but look at the special defense. That's a lot. It doesn't need to have incredible speed because it's slow and it doesn't have any attacks. It's meant to be taking hits, which means that most moves it has, are moves that you can't really, hit anything physically with. You have to either counter it, or you get Toxic Stalled, which is amazing. It gets moves like Recover for some nice, healing. And if you run into a special attacker like a Alolan Raichu, it's not game over because of your awesome ability, Innards Out. Now, what does Innards Out do? Well, to summarize, Innards Out is an ability where the amount of HP you get knocked out with gets dealt back to the attacker, which means if you get one hit KO'd and you have an HP stat of 200, that means 200 HP is just automatically taken away from a Pokemon. And for many Pokemon, such as Sweepers, this is very bad because it ends up making your entire team having to be around Pukin Muku because you gotta be worried. Because with the fact that its Innards Out ability means you don't really have to make it defensive, you could just run Recover, Toxic, and then no defense stats. You could put it into some random garbage, but still, even so, Pukin Muku could be gathering out hits, getting that HP to a high stat, lowering that defense. Why to lower the defense? So you can't take hits, and then you just destroy everything with Innards Out. All of this and more are the reasons why I, along with thousands of other people, love the Pokemon known as Pukin Muku. Also, there was a rap, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about it.
And number 1, I mean, it's kind of a cop-out. I love Ninetales, the original, but Alola Ninetales, I just love using so much. It's such a cool Pokemon, okay? Ice Fairy is such an amazing, unique typing. It just serves elegance, class, beauty. Like, it just goes out in that field, sets up a hailstorm, blizzards the whole other team, moonblast them to oblivion, the whole Aurora Veil. Ninetales is truly great as on its own, but as Ice Fairy, it becomes one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
Before we wrap up this video, I just wanted to give a huge thanks to Nico Ami, who allowed me to be on her channel to do this countdown. And honestly, this was amazing. I loved doing this. It was so much fun. And I would love to do it again. In fact, we actually did another one, if you didn't know. It's a controversial topic. Top 10 least favorite Pokemon of Sun and Moon. Hopefully, if it's out by the time this comes out, you can check it out. Again, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more of this beautiful face, then go to the description and check out my channel, TLord. And as always, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.
So that is my list for my 5 favorite Pokemon of Pokemon Sun and Moon. And that's also TLord's 5 favorites. So you know the drill. That was the right way of saying that phrase that time. You know the drill. Go and share the heckadakagon of TLord Gaming. Go to his channel, hit like, subscribe, share him to your friends. He's really, really cool, and I'm sure you're gonna love his videos. He does Pokemon like me, but he also does a lot of other diverse video games, so I'm sure you're gonna love it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.